Onyx. We headed for Onyx Point.
That facility's location is classified, Private.
I told Hava a few years back. One of your generals was a big fan. Took me on a tour.
Private Cole claimed to have witnessed advanced locust tactics that run counter to established COG intel. Frag grenades planted around the beach landing with reduced access to locust defenses.
The beach was all dressed up with frag traps. First time I ever saw a locust smart enough to do that.
Damn, okay. Whew, alright, let's go ahead and get that. You know what, guys? This is why I am not a sniper in like any game I play. I like that you can just walk through shit. I didn't know you could do that. Alright, let's go ahead and try this again. Maybe we'll get there. Okay, got him. Let's try this. We can take these guys out one bit at a time, right? We can just get these headshots. Popping domes. Whoa, was he wearing a he was wearing a grub mask. Or not. He was wearing one of ours. I'm not. It could have been because like I did not get this far. Like that could be very easily why I don't see that, or I didn't do this version of it. Jeez, well, I don't know. Oh, that's probably the. Oh, we can flank now, which is good. That felt cool. Alright, there we go. Anything in here? No? Okay. Alright, I think that's all we needed that for. Alright, what do we got? Can we go around over here, or is this just, okay, we're just fatal funneled in here, kind of no matter where we're at. There we go. That was just painful. Should be some.
Put that in your report, Colonel.
Well, there was the Onyx cache, but I don't see any COG tags, which means I probably got these. I do like when you can find like a good pair of COG tags. I think you can still get them sometimes customized. Actually, that'd be a cool one to actually to get. I would totally get myself a pair of like good old fashioned like heavy duty cog tags. Just gonna quickly do a quick perimeter real quick, guys. Okay, no. Bam, there we go.
We went on inside. I hope you don't plan on shooting us for trespassing, Colonel.
I already have plenty of reasons to shoot you, Private.
This also feels like a vastly different Cole than we get in the other games.
Light mass missile. You know, they really should do that.
Kilo Squad alleged they were fired upon by offshore cog artillery, finished before the artillery strikes hits 4, failure result in death. I do wish that some of these, like, it's cool that they have them almost everywhere to get these, like, other testimonials. I think that the use of them right now, as far as, like, here's another time where they were fired upon, or this, or it kind of takes away from that. Woo, let's get in. I do love the silverbacks. Like, I personally think it's just a really cool design to be like this very simple. You know, it's not supposed to be this like cutting edge piece of equipment. It's supposed to be like a repurposed, here's some nonsense. And I think it does such a great job at being this hideous, like, she's not here to do pretty things. To quote a little bit of some what am I thinking of? I am thinking of Gypsy Danger. I am thinking of Pacific Rim. Actually, they're not designed to do pretty things. Is from the like one of the worst of the live action Starship Troopers movies.
Okay, no reason to waste time out here. Let's go.
Just go right through them. Just crush them all. There's some really good one-liners out of those like really cruddy movies from like the early late 90s reboots to the like early aughts. It's like one of those things that was explained to Mrs. Play when we were, I won't say we were in Japan. I was like, you know, if you gotta do a babysitting job, it's not a bad nursery. From the Lost in Space movie with Matt LeBlanc.
Couldn't tell which way led to the light man's missile. Kept opening up the heaviest looking doors. Eventually, we picked the right one.
I suppose we'll know this missile when we see it.
Kilo Squad made use of Locust shields, obeying direct orders to avoid enemy equipment. Alright, boom shield and lancers only. That's fine. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's here that feels like it's applicable to like break the rank, like the whole thing was like break the ranks, you know, but being like, oh, we were getting shelled from our own things. I would have liked a much better one for the previous section. I would like it if you would stop. If you would just... Also, the fact that I'm able to just, like, one arm a fucking Lancer right now, when we talk about how... They talk about how hard they are to shoot unwieldy, like the old ones were to shoot especially, in the early part of the war, before, like, the Mark IIs came out. Guess I got this one already, too. Okay. Peekaboo. Come on, buddy. That was it. It also makes this part feel a little...
Let's look for something up ahead.
Yeah, just like pushing through in that area, as far as like, if we were getting mortared earlier, you'd think there'd be still mortars going around. If the mortars were now persistent throughout the entirety of the facility, save for like the interior parts, the deepest parts, we could still feel them, I would feel like that didn't feel like a rehash, which I think is like my only real issue with some of these like, like these missions where it's like, oh, did you end up like disclosing this information? It's like, yeah, but like this one kind of cool, limit our weapons, but I would have like been like, oh, why am I using that? Why not a bolt hawk? Like, hey, look, you get defense, you can one shot things, but like it would be a little bit slow going.
We didn't see any other gears. That's the problem with a top secret base. Regular gears don't know how to find it when it's trouble.
I also wish Cole had his like full armor and not just like his, like the sleeveless look is great for armor, but I also think at this point he should be like still fully, you know, armored up. Oh shit, that looks really cool. Wonder how you guys all are feeling about Gears of War Reloaded coming to the PlayStation. I don't know if I'll get it again for the PlayStation. Not 100% sure.
I had friends stationed there.
We all did.
That's really cool, seeing like the just split in half aircraft carrier. They're so massive. To do something like that is insane. This is a really nice break in this game. One, that objectively looks really cool. Super here for it. I'd like to see a little bit of like kaiju movement back there. Like we get some explosions and you can see like battles happening. But the fact that this is like chasing down somebody at the early parts of the war, I'd like to see like a Brumac going between those buildings, or like see something like that here. I think that'd have been a really nice touch. But I'm excited to. I love going through the old COG facilities. I love the fact that they're just like they're 80s futuristic. Like they're not our futuristic. They're like 80s. It's like I'm expecting to see wingdings posted somewhere. Kilo Squad admitted to using Theron Guard weaponry despite explicit battlefield orders not to. Torque bow and breach shots only. Cool.
Breach shot and boot, that's for sure. But we were low on ammo. It was the only choice. Okay. I've definitely been here before. Let's head towards the elevator.
Snipers on the ridge!
Eyes on target. Splatter. He's coming. Revive me.
Yeah, I was like, I've done nothing precious with this breach shot. Okay, let's see. What else we got? Come on. You wanna, like, not keep him down like that? There he goes. It is like a one-shot kill, it feels. Oh, that felt good. The last shot just being like, pull up the torque bow. Bam. Oh, I am actively playing. That felt good. Okay.
I gotta say, Grub Guns got a big bang. Kinda like me on a bad day.
I wish I could have gone down iron sights. Like, these are just little things that are like modern conveniences. If they took another stab at this game, or they were like, hey, we're gonna redo the entire series again, kind of with this, like the reloaded that they're doing. All right, sure. Let's see what you got.
More grubs on the ridge! Take them out! We don't have any cover!
They keep coming.
That's fine. I did that one. That felt good.
Away with you.
For interior fighting, it'd almost be better to take it, flip it the other way, and use the bow that was attached to the other side, or use the blade.